Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this out there on the World Wide Web. This is Jeremy Geelan for SYS-CON TV. We are here at 8th Cloud Expo. We're in New York City, as is Jeff Bell from Zetta, which means we are talking cloud storage big time.
Morning. How are you, Jeremy?
Never better. How could one not be good on day 2 of Cloud Expo in New York City, Jeff?
Right, it's bigger than ever.
Now, here's an odd thing about cloud storage. Although you guys, possessing the letter Z there in my A to Z of cloud computing, around and growing, there have been some exits from cloud storage. What's going on in this sort of sector of the industry, this consolidation?
Well, there's a lot of interesting events. Probably the last 6 months or so, we've seen some companies.
Interesting.
Yeah, some companies exiting this part of the business, actually, and some consolidation going on. It's been actually pretty good for Zetta, though. At the same time that we've seen companies wanting to get out of the business, over the last 6 months, we've actually grown our storage footprint by 4 times.
Well, I mean, it could be cause and effect. They've freed up some space for you.
That could be, or I think maybe perhaps we've just got the right solution model and customers.
Good answer. Why don't we drill down into that? What is it about Zetta that makes it unique? Because surely by now, cloud storage is just a commodity. Who cares? But that's not quite true, is it?
Oh, that's exactly true. What your point is. We came to market a couple of years ago with a very interesting cloud storage offering, looking like a file system, so it was quite easy for people to adopt. But over the first year or so in market, we found that the customers that were really coming to us were ones that were looking for data protection. And so we focused our solution around data protection and made it very easy for customers to come to us and put copies of their data on Zetta and have instant restore and instant recovery, and taking away a huge problem that they've had of how to do offsite data protection. And it's just been something that's so easy that they're flocking to us. And like I say, over the last 6 months, quadrupling our footprint.
That is quite a huge. Can you scale up in time as a company for that?
Yes, we're scaling quite rapidly. We're hiring salespeople. We've, in the last year, opened a new data center on the East Coast to complement our one on the West Coast, and both data centers now are growing, and we're getting hundreds of terabytes of new data on those data centers. So,
and what's specifically new? I mean, I know you're always reinventing yourselves. I'm sure you're just keeping up, but I know you also push out new things all the time.
Yes, actually, this week at the show we've announced a new version of our agent software that actually does some client-side transport deduplication and has increased the performance of the replication by 10 to 20 times. So customers are really happy with that, and they're starting to move larger and larger amounts of data over the net into Zetta.
And is there any kind of, do you specialize in any vertical, Jeff? Is there any particular type of company that likes to use Zetta rather than some rival?
We're seeing a lot of uptake in service industries, so law firms, architectural design agencies. We're seeing a lot of uptake in the education market space, both in primary education as well as universities, and also a lot of tech companies. So those 3 verticals are growing quite rapidly for us.
But I mean, there's no limit, presumably you can work across any vertical, so that leaves an awful lot, so you're going to have a very bright future.
Yes, we believe so, yeah. Exactly.
And tell us about Zetta itself, public company?
No, private company.
So far.
Venture funded. Just had a round of funding last year, and we'll probably be going out for additional funding later this year, but going well and getting a lot of revenues in as well.
So if you're in the funding business, these are your guys. Go to Zetta.com. Thank you so much, Jeff, for updating us. I'm sure we'll see you in November, I hope, anyway, Silicon Valley.
Absolutely. Right home for us.
That's the spirit. And perhaps we'll see you again out there on the World Wide Web. Jeremy Geelan from Cloud Expo in New York. Thank you.